Hello everyone, Turtlelagz here, bringing you another AFK journey video. So I'm very sad because I spent 2 hours filming and then realized that my mic wasn't connected, and all the replays for AFK stages are going to break in less than 30 minutes, so I'm freaking out right now. I'm going to do this in one take. This video is going to be way more chaotic than usual, but I hope you understand. Basically, we have a new quality of life update that will be rolling in 37 minutes that will make it so that Brutus, doesn't go invincible for more than 5 seconds. It's going to make it easier to, I think, beat like Igor and one other obnoxious enemy, but it does mean that all the replays are going to break. And so the structure of this video will be as follows. I'm going to give a quick shout out first. Next, I'm going to go over a quick tip to save you hundreds of hours for AFK stage pushing. I'm going to do replays for the most obnoxious talent stages. I was going to show way more, but because my first recording didn't work, so I'll just show you the ones that I spent more than 12 hours slamming my head against the wall on. And you guys, if you need more help on other stages, just DM me or something, or check Analytica. And then finally, we're going to go over my workout routine. It's really funny because I actually did a workout already, but because I had to re-record, so it gives, I guess I have no choice but to work out again, because I do want to give a huge shout out to Naiddean. Bless his heart, he has been a huge pioneer for AFK stage pushing on Analytica. He actually takes his time to not only cook for 80% of all the AFK stage replays that you watch, in combination with like Zero, Ans, Amy, Magnum. I'm sure I'm missing like 3 people, I apologize. I even cook some stages too, but chances are, if you are running a replay, there is more than a 50% chance that Naiddean was the one who cooked the formation for you. So as a token of my appreciation to Naiddean, when I'm doing my workout, I'm going to play not 1, but 2 songs that I mixed as a token of my appreciation to him. I actually mixed these songs for him, but you guys get to enjoy as well. They're not perfect, but I did my best and I need to get this video out, so it is what it is. Hope you guys like the songs. Okay, I also want to give a huge shout out to Zero as well, along with everyone I should be giving shout outs to. Okay, so now let's get right into the replays. So I'm going to go backwards. Whatever stages I feel are the toughest, then we'll go with it. As you can see, I'm on AFK stage 3100. There's 6 people ahead of me in the game, not in the server, not in the district, in the game. There's 6 people ahead of me in the game right now. So I'm pretty much caught up with talent stages 1884. You're going to be good friends with these guys, Dead Tide Guards, as well as sometimes Dead Tide Sorcerers. The reason why Dead Tide Guards are so tough is because they are CC immune. Any Dead Tide goon is going to be CC immune, immune to control effects, but when they ult, they also basically full heal, and then they have skills that allow them to burst down your ass. Really annoying, and it requires very particular setups. This team, everybody and their mom's stuck on right now because it's already hard enough to kill 1 of these guys, let alone 2, but then when you have Ludovic full healing them, it's like impossible. So everybody's, by everybody I mean like 20 people are stuck on the stage right now. And then for standard stages, I think the highest, I think there's like, 6 people ahead of me here. I think the highest stage that people are on, I think, is, let me check. 1245. Let me just save this formation here. 1245. If you want to search up, so I'm gonna have a link in the description below for where you can find formations for every single stage in the game that someone has cleared. Basically, you'll type S for standard stages, you'll type T for talent stages, type the number, and then you'll find it. Okay, let's go in backwards order and I'm going to only go over stages that I got stuck on for more than 4 hours. Okay, so one of them is 1882. So this one was really obnoxious on, I'm just going to play both sides because I don't remember which one was tough. Okay, so Aaron teams don't do well against this because these slimes, they kill anyone they touch. So you're kind of praging that they don't kill you. So you go like full, like just healing, and then you have your Scarlita to keep everyone alive with the shields while she's in the air. You try to crowd control some of the enemies that threaten Smokey, because Smokey is vulnerable, right? Because he's in the back, but those slimes are killing anyone that they touch. And I made it look easy, but it's actually kind of tough. Side 2 I think was even tougher. Let me check here. Oh yeah, this was the really obnoxious. So Olmus is already tough enough on his own, but when you have an Olmus and Damien, you have to run Sinbad, you have to run Odie for a chance to defeat the stage, because what you're going to do is you're going to poison down Olmus's ass and then you're going to, and you have Luca trying to crowd control. I forget who. The Luca will windmill slam someone who's really obnoxious. I don't remember who here was obnoxious. I was already really worried about Olmus. But yeah, you just poison down Olmus's ass repeatedly, manually, obviously. You're going to hold back Sinbad's ult until he goes to the back. Or, yeah, so he goes to the back. I'm going to hold back Sinbad's ult. Or, no, I think I just was impatient. But you're going to face like 4 or 5 stages where if you basically don't want to burst with Sinbad when the green debuff is not on. The green debuff is the 60% defense red or increased damage taken that Sinbad applies. As you can see, this was like razor thin. I cannot crowd control Olmus with Cassie. I'm raging that I poisoned down Olmus before Damien's chariot comes back. I locked out like so many times on that side. So that's 1882, something that you can look forward to. Okay, and then working my way backwards here. I'm sorry if I'm going high-pitched. This is really stressful just rewatching it, but I'm reliving the suffering so that you guys don't have to suffer as long. Okay, so here you want a vortex, I think. Oh no, sorry, I'm confusing with a different stage. So this one you prayed that your walker does not get one-shot. As you can see, my walker survived, so then you keep going, and then you prayed that no one dies. And then once walker stuns, and Tassie's able to get her first ult off, then you're in business. And then it's like pretty easy afterwards. But sometimes actually you have to delay Walker's ultimate just a smidge. That way your Tassie and Walker are alternating crowd controls, right? Because Walker, my Walker will AoE stun the enemies, and then which buys Tassie enough time to get her sleep going. Okay, yeah. So that's that side. I don't know if the other side. Oh, dude, we have 28 minutes left before all the records break. I'm sorry. So I think that was the tough side. Let me just double check. Oh, this side was really tough too. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, someone will come up with an easier way to clear the stage. But the reason why the stage is so tough is because there's a Shakir and there's a Thorn, which means that manualing Scarlita is a headache and a half, because you basically need to time your... I'm not talking about... Okay, so the reason why I went Diana was I was like, F this. I do not want to manual Scarlita for 4 hours. I'm going to burst down their ass. So I think on the third... So this was like, I know this is not free to play, but AFK stages don't give 2 Fs if you're free to play or not. And I'm not going to spend an extra 4 hours for some BS. So I was just like, I summoned my Diana, just end it. So I basically like did a combination of OD and Diana and burst down their ass. But if you are free to play or low spender and you don't have a built Diana, then what you're going to do instead is you're going to go with Scarlita, and you're going to time your Scarlita in such a way that both Thorin and Shakir are in yeet range. Pray that your Scarlita is in the perfect formation such that she can yeet both Thorin and Shakir off the map at the same time. If Thorin revives, then you have to restart. And if you don't yeet Shakir off the map along with Thorin, then you have to restart. So that's if you don't have Diana. Okay, moving onwards. So that was 1867, right? So 1858. Oh god. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to focus poison down this Dead Tide first. You're going to manual ult Niru's first revival blessing. Oh, and you're going to manual Shakir such that he's here to serve as a bouncer for these 2 guys. Yeah, and then your Niru... Oh, yeah, and you keep manual ulting... Yeah, and then your Niru's going to ult on himself, because at some point Niru's going to die and need to revive. Okay, so, yeah, you manual OD, keep poisoning down. I think it takes about 3 poison stacks, 3 poison ults to hopefully kill the first Dead Tide tank. Okay, so now you focus down the purple dude, because he is about to kill your Smokey and end the run. So now you keep poison focusing... Yeah, so now hopefully you kill him with the second poison stack, thank the Lord Jesus. So now you're going to poison this guy next. And you pray that he goes down. Yeah, he does go down. Then you're poisoning him. Okay? And around this time I'm praying that I don't die, because I've wiped so many times here. Okay, and then after he goes down, then you prage, you just poison, so yeah, and then you keep poisoning down this guy. At this point you're going full auto, you prage, you know, you prage, you look away from the screen and prage, on your knees you prage, and hopefully after 2 lockouts, you might clear this tank. if everything goes right. Oh, and by the way, the second time that you ult with Shakir, you have to ult Shakir at the exact same spot, because if Shakir moves a little bit, then this guy who was still alive will burst down Smokey's ass. Yeah, so this probably took me 6 hours to clear, 4 lockouts in major tilting. Okay, so that was that stage. So that was 1858, right? That was 1858. So now 1855. I have 24 minutes before all replays break. I think this, I forget which was the tough one. I'm just going to replay both. Oh, I do want to mention that Luca is very helpful. So anytime you need to bring a Lily May into the stage, chances are you're trying to lock down an enemy that if they ult once, you have to restart. So usually that's Shakir, but sometimes it can also be Seth, because if Seth ults once, he can like one-shot somebody. So he windmill slams Seth. Usually when you bring Luca for an assignment, you're positioning him in such a way that he meets the enemy that you want to continuously windmill slam so that they never get the ult off. See, so Luca windmill slammed him again, so Seth never gets his ult off to full heal and end your run. So that's the reason why you run Luca. Yeah, and that actually, if you run Luca, sometimes it can trivialize a stage. I think the second set was also pretty tough. Ooh, I think the replays are breaking right now. This did not happen before. Guys, the replays are breaking as we speak. The matrix is falling apart. We have to move. Okay, anyways, so basically in this stage, what you gotta do is you have to prage really hard. And in this stage, because you have a Damien Chariot, so normally I would hold back Scarlita's ult. You got no time for that. You ult to the side and prage that your Scarlita gets in position to yeet the enemies to Smokey. But I think in this stage I was so mad that I ended up yeeting all the enemies off the map after like 2 lockouts. I think this is the stage. I remember every stage quite well. Yeah, I think here I got really mad and I was like, F you all. And then I think my Scarlita yeeted everybody off the map. Yeah, I actually yeeted them in the wrong direction, but thank the Lord Jesus I passed that. So anyways, yeah, so that's that stage. The replays are breaking, guys, as we speak. This is not good. Okay, so I already forgot what replays I showed you. Oh yeah, 1855. So 1855, 1693. This was really, really stressful. Okay, so what you're gonna do? This took me probably like 18 hours to clear. So you're gonna first poison this wolf. So the wolves, the way they work, okay, and then you poison this wolf second. The way these wolves work, yeah, so you poison this wolf second, is you have to kill the wolves first because they will spawn more wolves. Yeah, see, that's 2 wolves would have come out if I didn't kill the first wolf. Yeah, so I think you poisoned this wolf like 3 times. I'm trying to remember if I think I may have manual Shakir to the right. Yeah, you actually had the manual Shakir here. Whew. Okay, yeah, and then after that, then you focus poison this sorcerer. Okay, and then it takes, and then now you poison this tank. Focus 1 tank only. 1 tank only. I have a friend who wiped like for 4 days straight because he decided to poison both of these tanks. Do not give the enemies energy. Yeah, so yeah, here you prage. You keep praging, you focus down 1 dead tight tank, and you prage really, really, really hard. I think I even held back. You actually need to hold back Sinbad's ult for the green debuff to happen. Okay, Fortune favored us, so now you prage even harder to burst down the second. I think this part I locked out for 6 hours straight. And I respec to, I think, Talon stage 39 nodes with like, I think 6 out of 10 nodes activated on the 39th node. Whew. Okay, yeah, so that was that stage. Really fun stage. All right, so then next, was that 1669? Now, 1693. Okay, 1631. Okay, the matrix is falling apart. I think so. Which stage was? Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. Actually, this stage wasn't too bad. Yeah, just so it's been a while, but yeah, this team's really good. Okay, yeah. So just poison the backline first. Copy what I do to make your life a million times easier. Just copy. Who do I poison next? I don't even remember. I think it was likely this guy. Yeah. Okay, and then the third poison goes to this guy. I don't remember. I don't think I needed to manual Niru yet. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded looking at this. Yeah, so I probably poisoned this guy. Yeah. Okay, and then afterwards... Okay, so I was going to say earlier, always focus down 1 dead tide at a time if you're having survival issues. Because if you poison this tank and this tank, you think that you're doing well, but you're actually not. Because the poison stacks actually give the dead tide tanks more energy to end your run, right? Because when any enemies or allies take damage, their energy meter goes up faster. Oh, I think this stage was the exception, because yeah, but usually you don't do that though. This is the exception, but usually you don't do that. Oh, I remember now. I think for this stage, the reason why I swapped to the other side was because I noticed that this guy was going down first. Like, their HP was going down first. Ooh, yeah, yeah, as you can see, I had almost no HP. Yeah. Alright, so I already forget what stage that was. I think that was 1669. Oh, no, that wasn't. Okay, 1669, side 1. Oh, Luca actually makes this a lot, or Ludovic makes this stage a lot more manageable. I think I full auto, no, I didn't full auto this. I focused one tank at a time, I think. The stage actually wasn't that bad if you run Ludovic. Okay, so I'm showing replays that work against my advice, but I am working backwards. Here you have the luxury to poison both tanks, but usually you don't want to do that. Usually you want to focus down one at a time. Especially after 8. The higher the deficit, the more that matters. Sorry if I sound stressed out, it's because I am reliving all these stages. Okay, 1669. Okay, I think we're almost done. Okay, 1607. Yeah. Okay, side 1. I'm trying to remember if there was anything special about this. If anything, showing these replays will save you a lot of time if they're not on Analytica already. Chances are there's probably a ton of replays on this by now by the time you watch this, but some people don't have Discord, so I might as well just show you guys anyways. I'm trying to remember. I think I just autoed Odie. Yeah, and I think, oh, for this stage in particular, I focused on one enemy at a time. That was extremely important. A lot of my wipes initially was because I was sprinkling poison stacks one at a time, but I keep reapplying the poison until that guy's down, and I just go back row first. Most of the time, or anytime there's a sorcerer, you want to take out the sorcerers first. Okay, and then you focus down one tank at a time. I think you focus the right tank first, because you have the Niru on the right-hand side. Yep, and then you focus the other one. So I know I trivialized, I made a lot of these stages look easy because this was after like 6 hours of wiping, and I was also fighting on a very high deficit. Yeah. So, okay, so that pretty much is it for the talent stages. I barely cleared this, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, so I was about to like throw my laptop out the window, but I managed to clutch that. Oh. Yeah, I saved myself probably 4 more hours of wiping just by clutching that. Okay, so I'm going to take a pee break and then we will resume the video. Okay guys, so I'm back. Now we are going to the fun part, which is just sharing with you my latest workout routine, and then we will play my workout at 10x speed, like the previous AFK stage video, with my 2 songs that I mixed in dedication to Naiddean. Yeah, so I want to give a big shout out to my co-leader Ragnarok. He's certified in personal training from what I understand, and he gave me a lot of pointers. You're probably wondering what the green, the orange, the blue, and the yellow at the top are. Basically, I learned from him that with workouts, you have something called legs, push, pull. 3 different categories, and you alternate between the 3. So like, and by the way, abs go with the legs. So day 1 you go legs, abs. Day 2 you go all the pull exercises, and then day 3 you do all the push exercises. In walking, I asked Ragnarok if you can do it every day. He said yes, so I do that. And I recommend doing a diary. If you play AFK Journey, then you likely are really into like strategy and improving your stats and that sort of thing. I find it very satisfying to have stats that basically I'll calculate, I add all the reps that I do per set, and then it comes up with a number, and I try to increase the weights, or increase the frequency, because you always want to be stronger and more fit. Okay, so I'm going to show every single one of these workouts And then when we do, I think, because I already worked out once already for the filming that my mic wasn't working for, so I think I'll probably do the pull exercises during the 10x speed. But anyways, let me show you all the workouts. Some of this is free to play, some of this is low spender, but I'm trying to make this as free to play, as friendly as possible. So let's go over walking lunges first. Now, I do have to say that I highly recommend that if you are having difficulty being motivated to work out, is to have all your equipment at home so that you have zero excuses. No matter how small your room is, or how little money you have to spend on equipment, you can always afford a set of dumbbells. This is like minimum priority. This is like your monthly, okay? So you want to get these kinds of dumbbells that you can add more weights to. As you can see, I'm at 21.5 pounds now, which is double what you guys saw in the previous video. Yeah, so just dumbbells, you need those. Okay, let's do walking lunges first. This is working out your legs. Whenever you do any of these workouts, you're going to do at least 3 sets of 10. For me, I tend to do anywhere between 3 sets of 10 to 3 sets to 20, sometimes even 30, depending on what exercise I do. And you can either do this in the hallway or outside. So let's get to it. So walking lunges, what you're going to do is you're going to do like, you're going to go 90 degrees, have a good arc like that. I don't know if you can see, probably not. Oh, my legs are dying right now. Yeah, because I did this earlier. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. Because my mic wasn't working, so I'm forced to redo these workouts for you guys. Okay, so walking lunges, 90 degrees. Oh god. 90 degrees. Oh god. 90 degrees. Oh god. Oh my god, I just did legs early, so I'm dying. But yeah, something like this, like that. Yeah, so like that, okay? So that's walking lunges, medicine ball crunch. So I recommend getting a medicine ball, like 10-15 pounds, but if you're free to play, then get like a gallon of milk or something, a gallon of water, and use that instead. And if you're a low spender, I recommend getting a bench. It'll improve your quality of life. Okay. It'll also keep your legs grounded so that you're engaging your abs more. Okay, so what you're going to do, you get a medicine ball like this, and then, oh my god, oh, sorry, I did like a lot of these earlier. Oh, 1, 2, okay. Darn it, I'm going to mic check moving forwards. Oh, okay. Oh, oh. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, so those are medicine ball crunches. I'm going to put it to the side so that, do it again, so you guys see what it looks like. Oh. Okay, so yeah, medicine ball crunch is very, very good for your abs. Medicine ball side to side. So you can do this on the floor if you're a low spender and can afford a mat. I recommend a mat so that your ass isn't hurting. So I hope you guys can see this. You can kind of see it. Okay, so if you're strong, you want your legs up. Let me just make sure you guys can see this. Okay, I think you guys can see this. Keep your legs up, side to side. And if you cannot keep your legs up, that's fine. You can keep the heels of your feet to the ground if you need to. But if you really want a good ab workout, you keep your feet in the air. And you keep going. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry, I did these earlier. Planks. Okay, planks, it's a very good isometric workout. Isometric means you maintain your position, and by maintaining your position, you engage your core. So, okay. So planks are like this. palms down. Hopefully you can see this. And you just maintain, straighten your back, glutes tight, or these things, your legs, tighten them. Or no, your butt, you tighten your butt so that you have good form. Try not to bend too much. Just try to be as horizontal as possible. And you maintain this position. If you can do 5 minutes, that's amazing. I did these earlier, so I'm gonna tap out soon. Yeah, and then, so from the side, just so you see better, planks. I hope to God you can see this. I really don't want to refilm this a third time. Okay. Yeah, so you want to really tighten your core. Tighten your core. Suck it in. You just maintain this for as many minutes as you can. Very good for your abs. Okay, WIP work in progress. We'll go over that another day. Okay, bent over single arm rows. Okay, so if you are a low spender and have a bench, this will be great. If you're free to play, if you have a dresser, a bathroom counter, kitchen counter, that will work too. So free to play version, okay? Free to play version, you hold, and then you go like that. Go like that. And then you do the other side. So you'll do like 10, 15, 20, 30 sets of those. Do the other side. Try to keep it even because you don't want like one weak ass arm and one strong Arnold Schwarzenegger arm. You want two Arnold Schwarzenegger arms, okay? So now if you do invest in a bench, here's how you adjust it. It's really easy. So I recommend getting a bench like this that has these ridges that you can adjust accordingly. Yeah, so like that. And then what you'll do, you put your knee on this, then you put your palm down, and then you go like that. Do 30 of these. And then once you do 30, you repeat. Another 30. And then you keep going. Okay. Next, I hope I'm recording. I hope you guys can hear me. Bicep curls. Okay. All right. So very good for biceps. This is one of my most favorite workouts. We're gonna do. Gonna alternate. Supinate, we call it. 1, 2, 3. I love these. I could do these all day. 4, 5. And I know my form could be a little bit better. I'm working on it. I upgraded to these weights recently. They're kind of heavy for me, but you get the idea. Lateral raises. Okay, so this is not free-to-play friendly. You need to get elastic bands. I don't think they're too expensive. They come in like 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pound bands. I'm using 20 pounds currently. So something like this. I don't think these are too expensive, but all right. So lateral raises is very good for, I think these are delts. I actually don't remember. Oh, triceps. Probably triceps. Okay, so what you're gonna do, okay, you're gonna step on these feet shoulder width apart, okay? And then go like that. These are actually, for me personally, are pretty tough because my triceps are really weak. So I probably need to do more of these. But yeah, and if you want to increase the difficulty, you can probably move your feet wider so that there's even more resistance. But from a data collecting perspective, you probably want to keep feet shoulder width apart and just increase the pounds, quote unquote, of the bands if you want to increase the difficulty. That way you can quantify it better. Because I'm all about data collecting, you want to know exactly how much you're improving. These are so tough for me for some reason. And I know I'm going like this, you know, you don't want to do that. You want to go like, I have to compensate because I'm weak, but someday I'll be strong. Level up, as some people would say in solo leveling, right? All right, so upright rows. This is a new one that my co-leader taught me yesterday. These are really tough, really tough. I just started doing them today during the demonstration for the first recording where you couldn't hear me because the mic was not connected. I don't know why my computer did that. how to do all this again. Okay, so lateral raises is really tough. I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right, but I think that's, oh my god. Okay, I can't get it all the way up. I might need to decrease the weights for that. That's insane. But yeah, that's what upright rows are. Okay, shrugs. Because you want good shoulders, right? If you've ever watched Arnold Schwarzenegger's documentary, it's very inspiring. I recommend you watch it. He's like 27 years old, and he goes over his thought process behind how he prepares for the show, right? Because they judge him based on the proportions of all his muscle groups, and he does like 7 different poses, or 6 different poses to the judges. And he talks about how when you do your workout, you design your workout routine, you have to have a process, because you don't want to just like go to the gym, work out 3 different muscles in your body and go call it a day, because once you bulk up, from my understanding, if you're neglecting certain muscles, you're going to look kind of weird, because your muscles are out of proportion. You'll have like huge ass abs or huge ass biceps but like scrawny ass legs or something like that. So yeah, okay, so that was shrugs. Sorry, I was distracted. So you're just like shrugging. It looks easy, but it's actually really difficult because these weights are so heavy, for me at least. Okay, shrugs. Okay, almost done. Chest press seated. Okay, so I'm gonna do it from 2 different angles so you guys can see. Chest presses. I hope you guys can see this. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you just keep going. Keep going. I'm going to another angle. That way you guys have no confusion regarding what it looks like. I need water. Oh god. Technically this is my 3rd workout for today. Okay. Okay, so that's chest press. Okay, so now shoulder press. So shoulder press, you can either do it standing or you could do it seated. My co-leader told me about seated. You've probably seen standing in my previous video. Standing would be like this. I recommend starting out that you're facing a mirror. That way you can see what your form looks like. Because this exercise is deceptionally, ridiculously difficult, for me at least. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do 3, and then. Okay, so I'll show you the seated version. Okay. So the advantage to doing seated, if you're a low spender and can invest in one of these, which aren't that expensive by the way, is it straightens out your back so that you're actually doing it in a better form. Because some people have bad posture like me, and we hunch over. Our neck is like jutting out forwards for some odd reason. Too much studying, I don't know. And yeah, so good posture with this. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Lord, 10. Yeah, so any exercise that's really difficult for you, or maybe you're just having a bad day, your muscles are like not giving it their all, then you just do a set of 10, like 3 sets of 10. But if you're feeling like pumped, ready to go, you wiped, locked out on an AFK stage for an hour, you want to show your aggression, you know, go 15-20%. Okay, tricep extensions. Triceps, I think, are these things right here. So get one of these. These are really nice because your hand can rest against these weights here. Hopefully you can see this. Go like that. Tricep extensions, very good for you. Try not to hit your head with the weight like I did. Okay, so you guys can see what it looks like. Hopefully you can see this. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I did these yesterday, so usually you want to give a day for your muscles to rest, but I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. Finally, push-up bars. Oh god, I did a ton of these yesterday. Okay, so push-ups. You guys know what push-ups are. So, you know, push-ups, there's 3 different ways you can do them. One way is to go full free to play, and do push-ups. Or you can get like one of these. That way you can do deeper push-ups, right? And focus more on form. Or you could do these that move around. They spin as you do push-ups. That way you engage your core more. I've recently upgraded to these. So, let me show you. So, hopefully you guys can see this. Alright. So, try to do at least like 15 if you can. I did like a bunch of these yesterday, so I don't know how many I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, like that. Ain't nothing to it. Alright. And then when you're walking, I recommend walking. Studies show, by studies I mean Google, studies show that if you walk 30 minutes a day, you live longer, which is probably true. Yeah, so I try to walk double that, or at least more than 100% of that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, a huge shout out to Naiddean, Zero, a bunch of people for helping me be AFK stage push as far as I have. Hopefully this recording's good so I don't have to work out for a 4th time. Yeah, love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Naiddean's on a quest tonight, grinding through the AFK light. Turtlelagz and all their might, trailblazers everywhere in sight. Through the pixel gates they run, catch the stars and catch the sun. A journey that has just begun. Every stage they've almost won. AFK but not away, charting new paths every day. In the game we laugh and play, trailblazers paving ways. Turtlelagz, they never rest, matching strides with all the best. Every challenge is a test, they conquer more, they're so obsessed. Pixel worlds and new terrains, through the surface flow their names. They're the legends of the game, enemies fall, they feel no shame. AFK but not away, charting new paths every day. In the game we laugh and play, trailblazers paving way.
Naiddean's on the move, he won't stand still. AFK, he's grinding high atop the hill. Turtlelagz follows close, they share the thrill. Trailblazers of the night, they'll get their fill. Shorts unseen, they carve out every lane. Through AFK stages, nothing in vain. Striving like warriors, harboring the strain. In a world of pixels, breaking every chain. Oh, they move as one in a digital night. Screens aglow, they navigate by light. Trailblazers fearless, reaching new height. On this journey, yeah, they shine so bright. Turtlelagz with the push, always in tune, mapping out the stars, searching for the moon. Together they conquer dawn to noon. Pixels fuse like a cosmic boom, bound by code and determination raw. Every challenge they meet without a flaw. Journey is their stage, the grand soiree. Every step of victory in their own way. Oh, they move as one in the digital night. Screens aglow, they navigate by light. Trailblazers fearless, reaching new height. On this journey, yeah, they shine so bright. Oh, they move as one in the digital night. Screens aglow, they navigate by light. Trailblazers fearless, reaching new